So, in my last video, I talked about different tips to Silver City, mostly how to get there, definitely on time where you won't be stuck in line. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It won't be in the link below, but it is in the channel. So it should be the video, the second latest video to this one. So in this video, I wanted to talk about some of the other things about Silver City and some tips and tricks. For example, when it comes to Silver City, there are some main areas. There is Main Street, which is kind of the beginning of the park. Off to the left, you have Homestead Ridge, and then down there and then if you walk downhill, you'll have Hugo's Hill Street, which has American Plunge, Wildfire, and Powder Keg. And then if you keep walking down that area, you'll find Fire in the Hole. So Fire in the Hole and Powder Keg are in the same area, kind of down below where Hugo's Hill Street is. But if you go back up to Main Street and keep going straight, you'll find Midtown. Or if you're at Main Street and you go right, you'll find Valley Road, which is where Thunderation and Time Traveler are. And then if you keep going that way, you'll find the Grand Exposition, which is kind of like this kiddie area. It was the original kiddie area, actually. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. But if you go through Midtown and you just kind of keep walking kind of rightish, you should make your way over to Fireman's Landing. And then if you go leftish, you'll find Riverfront, where Outlaw Run is, the Giant Barn Swing is, and the brand new Mystic River Falls. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was food. Silver City has some great food. For example, in the updated Riverfront area, Rivertown, whatever it's called, you'll find a rib place, and they have some pretty good ribs. There's also Starbucks, where you can get pastries and stuff. It's like a Starbucks approved place, like there's actual Starbucks stuff there. You can also get cinnamon bread, which I would say is the best dessert there. Definitely recommend. They also have a mini skillet meals that you'll find around the park. You have skillet areas, home-style buffets. There's a lot of buffets there, but it's at Lucky Silver Mine Restaurant, and you'll probably be able to find these places better if you get a map. I recommend getting a map, like a physical map, but if they don't have any, download the app, because it has a map on there, and there's just other stuff, because you can also see, this is a pro tip, whenever you have the app, you can see waiting times. So this way, you can plan out where to go, and okay, so Wildfire has a 30-minute wait, Powder Keg has a 15-minute wait, so you should probably go to Powder Keg and ride that first, and then go Wildfire, see if it goes down. Go to Hannah's Ice Cream Factory. That's a good place. Even Delilah's Bakery is also really good. And there's a lot of really, really good food stuff there. Just really, really good stuff. Another thing I forgot to mention was craftsmanship. There are a lot of craftsman shops, and they are really cool. And there are, again, there's a lot of cool places there. For example, there's a lye soap place where they hand make lye soap. And there's also a wood carving place and a metalworking place. And there is so much stuff there. There's a lot of good places, and some of the best craftsman places that I have researched is there's, again, Clarabelle's Cinnamon Bread. That's a good place. So yeah, that's handmade. There's an apple butter shop. There's a honey place. Bears at the Holler makes some, it's like Build-A-Bear, but better, because it's like, handmade and stuff. There's Old Time Photos. Brown's Candy Factory is the best. They give out free peanut butter samplings all day. There's a candle place called Carrie's Candles. There's a place called Casey's Dugout, which has baseball stuff. And they even hand make baseball bats. There's Christmas Hollow, Cowboy Jeps, just a lot of really cool places. There's the general store, which should be pretty cool. Again, Granny's Lye Soap, Hazel's Blown Glass Factory, the Hospitality House, which is like this area at the front with a bunch of merchandise and stuff, and it's really well themed. I think that's also where you find the cave tour. I'm pretty sure, because there's like these 2 little shopping areas they go through before you get to the park. There's Hill Creek Pottery, Heartland Home Furnishings, Inventor's Warehouse, Lucky Toys. There's also this Time Traveler theme shop right next to Time Traveler. Like on the way out, as you exit it, you'll go through it. So that's pretty cool. There's Smokehouse Jerky and Sausage Company. There's the Bent Spoon, the Pearl Shack, Time Traders. That was the Time Traveler place I was talking about. And just, again, a lot of really cool stuff. White River Bath & Body, that's where you get a lot of soap stuff. And Wilderness Road Blacksmith Shop. I recommend that. It's really fun to look at them, work with metals and stuff. That's a lot of craftsmen and shopping areas that they have, which is just really, really cool. A place I'd actually recommend to go to that's kind of in the Midtown area is called Grandpa's Mansion. Now, it was closed because of COVID, but I think it's reopened now with like social distancing and stuff in place, and masks and all that stuff. So you should be able to go in there, and it's just really cool. They have the Silver Dollar City Jail, which is really cool. You can go into it and take a picture pretending that you've been like caught, and there's even this really cool like carving of a man like sleeping there. So I'm actually gonna look at some secrets of Silver Dollar City that are just really cool. So one is one I mentioned in the last video is season passes, which you need to pick up a season pass if you're going more than 2 days, because why pay full admission for 1 day when you could go all year for less than the cost of 2 days? It's perfect. And you also get discounts at other attractions such as Showboat Branson Belle, Whitewater, and all the other Silver Dollar City things in Branson, which I think is really cool. They also have a local admission price, and so if you work in Branson's tourism industry, you're eligible for for a discounted admission to Silver Dollar City. And of course, Marvel Cave. It's not really a secret, but it's a really cool cave that I recommend you go to. And also a hot wassail. I don't know how to pronounce it. So if you go to Silver Dollar City during the colder months, November, December, blah, 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 you might want to get some standard hot chocolate, which is definitely good. It'll warm yourself up, but do not get it. Instead, try the park's hot wassail, whatever it's called, which is apple cider. It's spiced apple cider beverage. It's spiced apple cider, and it looks really, really good. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks really, really good. So now are some tips, and then the video will be over. So okay, I was looking at some stuff. This is a bit after I recorded. One of these travel guides is saying arrive late, because if you arrive after 3 p.m., the next day's deal, which I guess, but really don't if you don't want to be busy. I mean, I guess if you want to get an extra day free, but whatever. And also, they say go with water, which I'd say is good, but try out the sweet drinks. It's good. And again, don't pay to park at the front, because they have a tram to pick you up if you park a bit back. Just try to get to the closest parking area that still have some space left, I'd say. And come prepared. We pack an entire bag full of stuff: sunscreen, ponchos, water bottle, hand sanitizer, cameras, everything. Well, you don't really need to pack a camera anymore because most people have cell phones, but whatever. And this guide I'm looking at while I'm recording this says to get a Trailblazer Pass. And yes, that's a really good thing if you have the money, but it's $40 per person. And no. So this guide also says you eat a hearty breakfast, but don't if you have a weak stomach. Take an entertainment break is nice. You can look at some stuff. Bring cash over cards. Again, I'm just reading off this guide. Bring your own stroller, only if you need kids. And visit so to save it during a festival. Yes, there's just a lot of cool stuff. So that's all I really had to say. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support the channel, and hope you have a nice Silver Dollar City day. Bye.